This is the book Beat Depression by David Hinds from the year 2001. This is chapter 33. This is called Neutralising Anger. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. The Bible, Proverbs 15:1. The bottom line: when you are angry, use one of these 5 routines. Anger is a logical reaction to many real-life situations and confirmation that we are responding in an alert manner to an undesirable state of affairs. However, the way in which we handle our anger in response to provocation, frustration, or bad news determines whether the outcome will be the best available in the circumstances or potentially depression-inducing. Before we learn how to neutralize our own anger, let's first observe how some people mismanage their anger and succeed primarily in damaging themselves. Listen to people arguing, and you will hear the determination of every party to hold on to their little bit of truth, to defend it as if their life depended on it. Such limiting assumptions carry a heavy price in terms of pain, conflict, and anxiety. Convincing yourself that you must be right, in contrast to other people deciding you are right, is the great booby prize in life, the one unhappy people settle for. At one time or another, most of us find ourselves involved in situations which can give rise to anger. Sometimes, however, it is unwise, irrational, or inappropriate to express those feelings directly. For instance, many of us have found ourselves in circumstances where we've known that expressing our anger will get us nowhere. This may happen even when we are careful to express ourselves in a reasonable and non-threatening manner, but it usually happens when we have been insensitive to somebody else's feelings, at a difficult time of the month, or after one drink too many. We are all angry people. Some of us just show it in more than others. Anger is usually triggered by an event, an unkind remark, a person's behavior towards us, or our interpretation of any one of those things. It sets off our stress hormones, adrenaline, noradrenaline, and cortisol, arousing tension in the body. Holding on to anger is dangerous to health. Suppressed or internalized anger can lead to high blood pressure and can make depression even worse. If something or someone has made you angry, or if you have made someone else angry and you regret your actions, rectify the situation with the person concerned at the earliest opportunity, offering a sincere apology if appropriate. If it is just not practical or possible to do this, release those feelings of anger and frustration in the privacy of your home or some other safe haven. Suggestions to help you accomplish this are included in the following 5 exercises. 1. Act out your anger. Once you are alone at home or somewhere that you consider to be a safe environment, put on some lively music, turn up the volume, and immerse yourself in the sound and the beat of the music. Allow yourself to work out and release your feelings of anger and frustration by dancing and singing along with the music, cursing, swearing, jumping, shouting, or screaming at will, until you have exhausted and purged yourself of all harmful energies. 2. Breathe and believe in the power of words. Turn off the radio, TV, and any music that may be on. Sit down, take off your shoes, relax, and take 3 slow, deep breaths, and say the words, I am becoming calm, I am becoming more and more calm, I am calm, until it is true. I am becoming calm, I am becoming more and more calm, I am calm. Now link the source of your anger with the culprit in a dismissive and non-confrontational manner. For instance, if you work in a pub, restaurant, or shop, and a regular customer has angered you, tell yourself something like, this guy is a real pain, but we need his money and I love this job. He means nothing to me personally, and I refuse to give him another thought. Or, now that I am relaxed and calm, I will work out a strategy so that this won't happen again. 3. The letter from hell. Now it's your turn to have some fun and derive some real benefit from your anger at the expense of the perpetrator of your emotional turmoil. While it can be tremendously therapeutic to act out your anger, as suggested in the first example, or to stare it out, as in our next exercise, the person who most needs to hear and understand your pain is you. Letting the offender have it in the form of a no-holds-barred letter can release your anger and make emotional resolution easier to achieve. Allow yourself the freedom of writing a letter of protest and pour out all your pent-up emotions and negative feelings onto the page. Spare the offender nothing. Do not censor your letter in any way. Be careful. Do not mail this letter. It is exclusively for your therapeutic benefit. When you have finished it, destroy it. 4. The healing mirror. Another way to deal with anger is to confront it head on in the mirror. Don't be tempted to shy away from your image just because your angry self looks so distressed. Hold your nerve and continue to look. You will very quickly feel the urge to calm down, if only because you look ridiculous when fuming and angry. At this point in the exercise, you may find tears welling up in your eyes. That's good, very good. Already, venom and anger are bailing out through the windows. 5. Imagination to the rescue. This final suggestion is my personal favourite. When you have wronged someone and tried your level best to put things right, but the person concerned just won't accept your apology, or when you believe you have been wronged but know you haven't a cat in hell's chance of being offered an apology, use your imagination. Imagine that your apology has now been accepted on the understanding that you learn from this episode and do not repeat your mistake. Likewise, if you are due an apology which is never likely to be forthcoming, imagine you have received and accepted it. Without saying anything further on the matter to the person concerned, treat him or her as if all is forgiven and neither of you have any further grievance. This simple adjustment in your head relieves you of all further responsibility in the matter. It also helps to relieve anger, guilt, if you have any, and pain. You feel better, and the other party cannot believe that you can be so reasonable.